So the last two episodes, you saw part of opening day for the big league club, and then we saw part of the double A team, which is loaded with top 100 prospects for the Twins. And we got the little bit we got to see some great Minnesota talent that is going to be coming to the Twin Cities in a year or two, and it is super exciting to see that. Right now, the Twins are 5-2, one game behind the Guardians. It's early in the season, but I thought, I'd let's try to get through a month or two if we can, see how we're doing. Okay, so we do need to stop simulating so that we can scout. Um, let's discover new prospects, pitchers, international, confirm that, and then this one is better with pitchers than the other scout. So let's scout a pitching prospect. So we'll scout Vernon Calerio. And then this one's better with position players. So we will scout J.J. Henderson, second baseman, who was first overall. And so far, before scouting, looks phenomenal. We will advance. So we are now tied for first in the AL Central. Bo Bichette with a home run already on the day. The score is 3-3. We'll simulate to the end of the game, and the Twins win. We did lose a game in there. I saw that. And the Twins have defeated the White Sox. That's a good thing. Twins are up on the Orioles. David Vesta has pitched a great game. That is big news. And the Twins have defeated the Orioles 6-5. Yes, let's stop simulating. We are 10-4. We actually took the series from the White Sox, which we split with them last year, I believe. And they had just an absolutely awful record last year. So I'm glad we took that series. I think we'll keep it on discover new pitchers internationally. Okay, this guy is up to 100% scouted. He looks really good, his overall anyway. That's a scouting assignment. This guy's scouted up to 70%. So we really could scout either one, a pitcher or a position player. And we'll do a position player. This Jorge Oliva looks good. Let's review our sponsorships. All right. Oh, it's already been established. Okay. So I saw a loss there. Willie Castro with a home run. Twins ahead in this game, and they beat the Angels, and they lose to the Angels. Matt Wallner has 2 home runs in this game. Twins are up, and the Twins beat the Orioles. So we had an okay week. We were, if you count, well, if you just count the 12th through the 18th, we were 3-3. So not too good. But we took the lead in the AL Central. That's great news. I think I'll have this guy continue to scout international pitchers. This guy's fully scouted. Wow, he looks really good. This guy is fully scouted. He does not look very good. At least not his what he could be. Okay, so this is a pitcher's scout. And this is a position player scout. So I like scouting. I really do. It would be kind of nice if there was an automated way you could do it, but still have a role in doing it, as opposed to just letting the CPU scout for you. And I don't know how that would be done, but it kind of stinks to every week to have to stop and go scout your guys and stuff like that. But that's just part of the game, I guess. So the Twins are down Royce Lewis with a bomb, and the Orioles defeat the Twins. Royals defeat the Twins. Two wins by the Twins. Ryan Jeffers with a home run, and the Angels beat the Twins. So this week we were 2-4. So our record is down to 15-12, which is not good. We do find ourselves still 1.5 games behind the leader in the AL Central. Okay, this guy's 50% scouted, 70% scouted. This guy is definitely a pitcher scout. Let's scout him. Come on, let's end the month well. 1-1. Bailey Ober pitched a great game. And the Angels defeated the Twins. 6-6. The Reds defeat the Twins. Here we go again, guys. 17-14. Royce Lewis with a home run. And the good guys win. Good guys win again. Let's set the scouting assignments. This guy's 95%. That's too bad. Position player scout. Edward Julian swung a hot bat in April, hitting .317 and driving in 15 runs over 63 at-bats in Double-A. So none of our top prospects in the top 5 notifications from our minor league clubs. But let's take a look at our big league club. Byron Buxton, 115 at-bats, 4 homers, 14 RBIs, .261 batting average. Royce Lewis, 10 homers, 27 RBIs. Johan Duran, 16 innings pitched, 1.69 ERA, 0.69 WHIP. Pablo Lopez, 3-3, 4.07 ERA, and a 1.17 WHIP. Griffin Jacks with 20 innings pitched so far, 3.05 ERA and 1.06 WHIP. Bailey Ober, 3 points. ESPN just sending in the Twins monthly stats. But Bailey Ober with a 3.76 ERA, 1.33 WHIP. Joe Ryan is getting hit all over the ballpark for some reason. Matt Wallner, 4 homers, 15 RBIs, .258 batting average. I believe he had 2 home runs in 1 game, so he is cold right now. Jake McCarthy, 3 homers, 17 RBIs, 4 steals, but only hitting .238. David Festa, maybe the surprise of the first month, 3-0, 3.31 ERA, and 1.08 WHIP. Jeffers, 5 homers, 22 RBIs. Bo Bichette, 4 homers, 11 RBIs, 4 steals, and a .328 average. That's what I like to see. Woods Richardson, still struggling, but better. 3.60 ERA, 1.75 WHIP. Manuel Rodriguez, one of our top prospects that is not on the top 100 prospects list for some reason. And I don't know why. I don't know if it's. No, he didn't have 150 at bats in the majors, so I don't know, but he's struggling at AAA with 2 homers, 12 RBIs, and hitting 235. So not good. Walker Jenkins. Oh man, I had hoped that it's still early, but I'd hoped the first month in AA he would be tearing the cover off the ball, but he is not. He only has 1 double, 2 homers, 15 RBIs, 3 stolen bases, and is hitting 214 with a 286 slugging. That is just atrocious. Zebby Matthews will probably never be in the majors, but continues to pitch well for the Saints in AAA. Cole Sands is doing okay for the big league club, as is Brock Stewart. Willie Castro doing well. Matt Waldron not pitching very well for us as our 5th starter. Luis Arraez, 1 homer, 11 RBIs, 3 steals, and is hitting 300. So he's not part of the problem, nor is Bo Bichette. Brant Herter, who we got in a trade last year from the Tigers, 104 ERA and a 0.77 whip. Darren Blanco, a part-time starter, has no homers but 5 RBIs, 6 steals, and below a 200 average. Luke Keuchel in AA has 4 homers, 19 RBIs, 2 steals, and is hitting 341. Wow, that is great. Great news. 2 steals, 523 slugging, 431 on base percentage. Keep up the good work. Marcelo Mayer, the prospect that we got in the Carlos Correa trade, is at AAA. He has 5 homers, 16 RBIs, 3 steals, and is hitting 322. That's what I like to see. Trevor Larnach in part-time duty for the Twins is doing okay. Another prospect of ours with 3 homers, 13 RBIs, 5 steals, but is not hitting 200. Jose Miranda, AAA, with 5 homers, 15 RBIs, 269 average. Cy McClelland, our first-round pick last year, who in fact changed his number to number 16 to remind the 15 other teams that passed on him that he was picked 16th by the Twins. I thought that was kind of cool that he did that. So he'll forever be number 16 as the 16th pick in the first round. And I guess he has confidence that he's going to be a great player in the majors one day. Right now, he has 17 runs scored, 10 RBIs, 4 steals, and is hitting 307. So a good start for the youngster. Kalen Culpepper, one of our lower down prospects, is not doing too well for us. Neil Van, our 4th or 5th round pick, in 13 innings is pitching very well at AA. Brooks Lee, one of those guys that you just kind of had expected to break out at any point, and he hasn't so far. He's 25, but right now he has 18 runs scored, 6 homers, 24 RBIs, 5 steals, and is hitting .266 in AAA. Pablo Rosario, our third round pick, in 93 at bats, he has 6 homers, 13 RBIs, 4 steals, and is hitting .215. Now, this is the guy in our farm system who has the most lethal power. He can drop bombs against righties or lefties. So hitting home runs should never be an issue for him. Edward Julian, former Twins favorite. He's in AA right now, playing well. They sent Yasmani Grandal down to AA for some reason. I wanted him as our catcher. And that's a look at how our guys are doing so far. Let me call Yasmani Grandal up to the Major League Club. Okay. We have Jeffers, but would like him on the bench if possible. There he is. So don't know how we get invalid lineups when a guy doesn't get hurt. That I don't understand. So Pablo Rosario is not in the lineup for some reason. So somebody tell me how, when there's not been one injury come across all month, why the batting lineups would change. I just don't get it unless it's on auto assist as the GM or something. And it's just in an area where I've not been able to find it, but it's irritating. You know, I think it's time that we throw Simeon Woods Richardson in the fire as our fifth starter. Two and a half games back, guys. We are down by 2 to the Tigers. And they beat us. Matt Wallner with a home run. The Tigers beat us again. We do win a game. Yasmani Grandal with a home run. We win another game. So to be fair, if you count last Friday and Saturday, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 4. That's to be fair. We are not playing like we should be playing. Okay, here's the pitcher scout. There's one of the international guys that maybe we found. There's another pitcher scout. Jake McCarthy, 3 for 4, 3 runs scored, a home run, and an RBI, but we are down to the Braves 6-3. And I'm really tired of seeing that. I really am. Pirates acquired Kerry Carpenter from the Tigers. I don't know why. Wow. What a move. So the Pirates get Kerry Carpenter, 28-year-old, 87 overall right fielder. Parker Meadows, 26-year-old center fielder, 79 overall. And the Tigers get the O'Neill Cruz, the cover boy of MLB The Show 25 at 27 years old and an 85 overall. Wow. That's somebody that I thought the Pirates would not trade away. But I believe he may be coming into years where they were going to have to decide to pay him. I mean, that's the only thing I can think. But sad that teams like the Pirates have to unload guys like O'Neill Cruz if that's what they're doing. But a big get for the Tigers, who's in our division, that's for sure. Again, we are losing, and the Cubs beat us. Matt Wallner with 2 homers today, and we beat the Cubs. We're up in this one. Royce Lewis, 5 for 5, 2 homers, 4 RBIs, and we beat the Cubs by 3. So in that week we were 4-2, so looking a little bit better. 1.5 games back of the Tigers, but with a record of 26-20. That's just absolutely unacceptable. As you guys saw before the season or during opening day, MLB The Show had us pegged as definitely the winner of the American League, and I believe with the best to finish with the best record overall, even better than the Dodgers. So we've got to up our game. Luis Arraez with a home run, a rare home run. And the Twins win a close one. We did win another one. Jake McCarthy, a home run, 4 RBIs. We are up on the A's 5-2. And we win. So Caden Dana is traded from the Angels to the Padres. It's a 22-year-old, 70 overall. For Justin Martinez, 79 overall, 24-year-old closer. So the Angels seem to be making a run of sorts. If they're getting rid of a younger player like that, but I don't know for sure. Yes. So this week we were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 0. Now that's what I'm talking about. Now we're 1.5 games up on the Tigers. Oh, 95% scouted, 95% scouted, 100% scouted. So we'll cancel his scouting assignment. Scout a pitcher. Brandon Ridley. And advance. All right, guys, let's get through this month and have a good lead. So we're up 4-2 on the Mariners. Ryan Jeffers with 2 RBIs. Duran in to save the game, and he does. I believe we took 2 from the Marlins, but the Marlins are up on us right now. And they have defeated us. Trevor Larnach with a home run. But we're down 4-1. And we lose by that same score. So in the last week of May, we did finish 4-2. So not bad. We improved our record to 36-22. 2.5 games ahead of the Tigers. All right, let's do some scouting. Let's cancel this scouting assignment. And let's scout position players. This guy. And let's scout position players. First baseman. All right, let me save this just in case something were to happen. So Byron Buxton is now up to 27 runs scored, 12 homers, 39 RBIs, and a 288 batting average. He's on fire. Royce Lewis up to 17 homers, 49 ribbies, and a 278 average. Johan Duran is doing what he does, holding it down for us in the ninth. Pablo Lopez, 3.97 ERA and 1.25 WHIP. Only a 5-6 record though, so not getting huge run support from the offense. Griffin Jacks, our setup man, looks really good. Bailey Ober, 3.71 ERA and a 1.32 WHIP. He's improved this month. Joe Ryan, believe it or not, it looks like has improved, even though his numbers don't look good still. But he is on fire. Matt Wallner, 219 at-bats, 28 runs scored, 10 homers, 36 RBIs, and a 256 batting average. Ryan Jeffers, 6 homers, 31 RBIs, 7 steals, hitting 244. Jake McCarthy, he's cold, does have 36 runs scored with 7 homers, 33 RBIs, 13 steals, and a 277 average. David Vesta, look at that guy. We were waiting for that guy to break out, and he's now 7-1, 61 Ks in 63 innings, 3.14 ERA, and a 1.16 WHIP. Man, I hope this is a breakout year for him because he's still only 25 and he's improving and he's got big potential. He's only an 82. Bo Bichette is cold, but he still does have 33 runs scored, 7 homers, 20 RBIs, 10 steals, and a 287 average. I want to say he's equaled his steals from last year. Simeon Woods Richardson is still the Simeon Woods Richardson that we've known over the last few years, with a 4.37 ERA and a 1.67 WHIP, which is not good. Our AAA prospect is on fire. 185 at-bats, 29 runs scored, 8 homers, 27 RBIs, 7 steals, and he's now hitting 270. He is truly on fire. Walker Jenkins is on fire. He has 20 runs scored, 4 homers, 32 RBIs, 5 steals, and is hitting 267. So it doesn't look like he's on fire, but he's been hitting a lot better recently. I believe he's hit 390 in the last 10 games with 6 RBIs and 1 steal. So close to 400 in the last 10 games. Zebby Matthews, just always believe he's going to be one of those AAA pitchers that never quite makes it to the majors. He has great ERAs and WHIPs every year, but I hope he proves me wrong and we see him in the rotation and he helps the Twins win a World Series. Willie Castro, only 4 homers, 24 RBIs, 7 steals, and a 240 average. Cole Sands pitching well. Brock Stewart pitching well. Matt Waldron is actually pitching better now that he's in long relief. He may go back to be our 5th starter. Luis Ariz is hot. Hot for him is pretty great. 41 runs scored, 21 RBIs, and a 331 batting average. Man, that's amazing. 41 runs scored and a 331 average. Brent Herter is invaluable. Luke Keuchel in Double-A in 152 at-bats, 5 homers, 25 RBIs, 289 average, so kind of close to where he was last month. Darren Blanco, part-time starter for us, is still hitting below 200. Now, he does have 10 steals. He is electric on the base paths. But I don't know if he's good enough to even be in the lineup. Marcelo Mayer, again, the prospect that we got from the Red Sox. In 201 at-bats, he has 9 homers, 27 RBIs, 8 steals, and is hitting .338. He is only a B prospect, and he's a 75 overall. But if he keeps playing this way, he's going to play his way onto the major league roster. Lamar McCoy, surprisingly, is not pitching well in Double-A. Larnack is not doing much. Mercedes, one of our lower rated prospects, has gotten his average over 200, so we'll applaud him for that. Miranda is hitting well in AAA. Cy McClellan has kind of stayed where he was last month. He does have 9 steals and is hitting .292. Kalen Culpepper, another lower rated prospect, has respectable numbers. Neil Van, top 50 prospects, picked in this last draft. I mean, is doing pretty much everything they've asked of him. Man, look at Brooks Lee. You know, he's a kid that I talked about earlier that he just kind of expected to break out, and he hadn't, and now maybe he is. 32 runs scored, 11 bombs, 36 RBIs, 8 steals, hitting .259. But he is on fire, it says. The bad thing is he's 25 and he's only a 68 overall, so he'd have to improve quite a bit to move up to the big league club. Edward Julian is struggling at Double-A. Rosario, our power king of our minor league system, does have 10 homers, 190 at bats, but his average is all the way down to 195. So he's not hit well in the last month. I'd kind of like to see David Vesta. Series is tied 1-1 with the Blue Jays. We're playing at Toronto. But Vesta has kind of broken out this year. He's kind of our breakout star. 7-1 with a 3.14 ERA. And I'd like to see how the rest of our guys play. We now have a more comfortable lead at 36-22. Let's watch part of this game. Blanco is leading off. And you can see the rest of the lineup there.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Minnesota Twins and the Toronto Blue Jays.
I like their storylines they have added. Twins starting pitching the last 10 games is phenomenal. That is just amazing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Apologize about our dogs.
Just about ready to roll here. Pitching in our
You
game
have one
today,
especially to walk around.
But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this: every player wants to perform well at their
Sounds
home
like
ballpark,
she's
in front
right
of their fans, in front of the
next
city.
to the
And you know this guy
microphone,
no
but
different. He wants to be more effective
a
here.
long
So
ways
you look at the
away.
numbers; they haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in
So
this
Blanco swings right through that pitch by Tiedemann. Tiedemann, I believe, 1-7 on the season.
And a strike.
So Blanco goes 0-2. Good eye on that fastball up.
And there's a ball.
Good eye to bring it to 2-2.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a
So
drop
Blanco
third strike.
strikes out.
He just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
He really wasn't close either.
Luis Ariz stands in.
Luis Ariz, the hit king of Major League Baseball, really, at this point.
Ball 1. Ariz with some impressive production
Hitting
lately.
331 this year for the
You don't
Twins.
stick at the major league level unless you can string
A
together
great pickup in the
consistently solid
offseason
performances.
for the Minnesota
right now,
front
he's
office.
showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
2-0.
What a great eye. 2-0 to count.
Let's go, Ricky.
Line drive.
Oh,
and that's a
and he
fair ball.
just smokes that ball
Around
opposite
first,
field
heading for
down the
2.
left field
Throws
line.
to second. Not gonna get him.
And
He's in there.
A late jump, and I think
second
that was the
for a
difference on the
double.
play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing
His
the ball off
14th
the
of
bat.
the
Something
season.
to improve.
And something to get excited
Here's
about
Byron
for
Buxton.
the
2 for 8
Twins
this
as
series
Buxton
so far.
comes to the plate.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
I would have been
Buxton
hacking
with
away at
another
that pitch,
scorching
and
run of play
Buxton,
lately.
with his good eye, let it
One
go
out
for
and a
ball
runner
1.
at second.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
Swinging a foul
Buxton
straight back.
had his first full healthy season last year,
Hit in the air, center field.
and I believe had a
Barsham makes the
7.5
catch,
WAR
and there's 2
or something
away.
like that. Maybe it was 6.5. It was he led the
And now we
league
take a
in
peek at
WAR.
the Twins lineup. Well, this team has been winning a lot of games, and offense has been a huge part of that. Typically, You get good at bats top to
Fourth in
bottom,
the
Chris.
AL in
Well,
runs
this is a
scored
team
so
that's
far
hitting for a
this
real
year.
high batting average, and we talk at times that hitting is contagious. Definitely seems to be the case. They've also got good approaches
Ryan
at the plate, and
Jeffers,
from top
third
to
in
bottom, hitters
All-Star
just aren't
voting
giving away at bats. And when you're
so
doing
far
that,
this
it
season.
contributes to winning baseball.
And
He
that
hits
is out
it
of play.
weakly down the third baseline.
And now the count is even. Runner at second,
So
2 down.
1-1 count
Here in the
with
rubber
2
match of this
outs.
three-game series.
Arise at second base.
Outside low, ball 2.
Should be a ball to hit right here.
And a swing and a miss.
And it is, but it's off speed. And Jeffers was ahead of it, it looked like.
And it remains
Ooh,
2-2.
that one was piped. If Jeffers would have been on it, he could have hit it a long ways.
Outside with a breaking ball. Royce Lewis would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity.
Royce
on
Lewis
second with
is
2 down.
taken over a little bit as one of the two superstars.
Hammers
Oh
that one
my
deep left
goodness.
field and
Ryan
forget it.
Jeffers hits that one deep. 366
And they
feet.
jump
And the
out
Twins
front.
go
It's
up
2-0.
2-0
You can't ask for a better
over
start than
the
hitting a home
Toronto
run
Blue
in your
Jays.
first at bat to give your team the lead.
Jeffers' 7th of the year. And he put a charge
Knew what
into
pitch he
that
wanted
one.
to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
There was a time where I was ready
So
to
away with
unload
nobody on.
Jeffers.
Royce Lewis,
And
the next Twin up to hit. Up and
what a bad
in,
move
and
that
it's
would have
1-0.
been.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the
I'm
pitch
glad
count
he's around.
really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through
So
this one
Royce
under 25
Lewis
pitches.
comes up after the 2-run home run, so nobody on base, 2 outs.
Tiedemann, maybe a little less aggressive on
And
the
he takes
mound right
ball
now
2.
after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems
This Minnesota
that way.
lineup
Pitchers,
is
they can
just
come out,
littered
feel
with
good,
first-round
but then all of a sudden
picks.
get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Well, he's been good for the most part.
So the count
Is it going to take
3-1
someone
with
going
Matt
out to the mound to
Wallner
maybe
on deck.
refocus him a bit?
No, partner,
Tiedemann's
every
going to
pitcher's a
have
little
to bring
different.
it to
I liken it
Lewis.
to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on
And
track, and then
Lewis
you have a great
just
show.
missed that one.
So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Foul.
Lewis hit that hard,
payoff
but
pitch.
it was way early.
Outside, and that is ball
So Lewis
4.
takes ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Man at first, and next is the designated
Wallner.
hitter, Matt Wallner.
At the plate.
Now a screamer
Oh, and
into
he
the
hits that
outfield.
hard. And that's
And
going to
there's the
fall.
hit. And out to a board.
Royce Lewis will stop at second.
Batting 7.
But
Bo
what a
Bichette
hit by
up to the
Wallner.
dish.
Definitely scuffling at the
Now
dish
here's
lately.
Bo
Only
Bichette
2
hitting
hits over the
7-0.
last 5 games.
Just
What a
off
guy
the
to be
inside
hitting
edge.
7-0.
Bichette working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true
Another
even for
free agent
longtime major
acquisition in
leaguers.
the offseason.
Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like
Filled
this.
the role of
But he's an
Carlos
experienced
Correa,
vet. He'll probably right
who
the
he
ship
hit that
soon.
one hard down the first baseline.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this
So
first inning.
Tiedemann
Lots of
goes
confidence from this
2-1
team that is perhaps the hottest in
to
baseball
Bo
right now.
Bichette. He's
Tough
going to
spot
have
right here,
to
a couple
bring it
runners on,
in the
2-ball
strike zone
count.
with
You
2
can't
runners on
double,
and 2
but
outs.
You have to execute
And
and finish your pitch.
Bichette
If you leave something out over the plate,
just missed
On the
that one.
first, and Bichette is
And
retired.
is thrown
That
out
ends
by
the
the
inning
second
and
baseman.
stops things from getting out of
But
hand.
not before
But the
Ryan
Twins
Jeffers
bring in 2 on the homer.
smashes
It's now
a
a
2-run
2-0
home
ball
run
game. You're watching
in
Major League
Rogers
Baseball
Center
on the show.
to put the Twins up 2-0.
And we're back. And on
So
the hill
here's
in
Festa,
this one,
the
David
kid
Festa. What should we keep an eye on here?
out of
Yeah, and his whip
the
tells you he's
Twins
been pretty
farm
effective
system.
this year on the mound. I mean,
He
opposing
is
hitters
7-1
having a
this
hard
year,
time getting
11
on
games
base
started,
and then being able to really
3.14
distract him
ERA,
and do
and
damage
a
in terms of getting around the base
1.16
path. So,
whip.
but taking the mound, this is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
Here's
In his
Andres
first 2 months, he
Jimenez.
is having an all-star
Swing
season.
and a ground ball.
That one's hit hard to
One
Royce
up, one
Lewis,
down.
but he
Batting second.
Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. And so far
throws
this
him out
year,
at
this has
first.
not been a very good
Good throw.
offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
And now for the Jays, Will Wagner.
So Festa gets a quick out.
And first offering is
That
fouled
one
off.
was absolutely
Vesta,
piped.
with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups.
Some
Wagner
pitchers can go
missed
out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to
Man,
watch.
that was a great changeup right there. It just missed the outside corner. And a nasty
I think he
fastball,
was sitting off speed there.
tailing fastball.
One down, base is empty. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
And
Just a
Festa
mid-90s
throws
challenge
that
fastball
by
right there. Not much to it.
for his
And I'm
first
sure
K
he'd love
of
another
the
swing
game.
at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question
Here's
yourself as a
Geraldo
hitter and say, how did I
Perdomo,
miss that? But you know what
a
happens.
really good hitter for the Arizona Diamondbacks, especially in 2023
Two outs, base is
when he was
empty.
an all-star. But he's struggled as of late
Slapped foul.
and was involved in a trade
And a
between the
1-1.
Blue Jays for Anthony
Swings
Santander.
and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Line drive,
Ooh,
base hit.
that one was
And that
left
keeps the inning alive.
a little up in the zone, and Perdomo hit it hard to left field for a base hit.
Nelson Velasquez digs in down.
2 outs.
He really needs to start making more
Got a
contact.
runner at first
striking
for
out nearly
Festa.
twice in each of the last 5 games.
And
And
there's a
just
strike.
a beautiful slider on the inside part of the plate.
Perdomo leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
0-2.
Try to go
Man,
again with
I
the
have
fastball,
noticed that
slightly
Festa's
elevated. He just is having a
ball
hard time
has
catching up.
quite a bit of movement on it,
Breaking ball misses down and away.
whether it's
Excellent
a
arm
circle
action on that
change
two-strike
or
changeup.
fastball.
Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Goes down
Oh,
looking.
what a call. We'll take it.
Blue Jays held in
Festa
check,
strikes out
and they're down 2-0.
Velasquez for his second strikeout of the game. Ends the inning. And the Twins will come back up to the
Back
plate.
now in Toronto. Top of the second. This
Leading
is Willie
off is
Castro.
Willie Castro.
Tiedemann back to work. In
Oh,
the air,
Castro
pretty
hits
deep out
that
to center
hard.
field.
But the center
Marshall
fielder will
brings
get
it
to
in,
it
and there's one away.
for out number 1.
Batting ninth, right fielder Jake McCarthy.
The batter now, Jake McCarthy.
If there's nobody on in front
Jake
of him,
McCarthy,
you know,
third
single for him many times is a double. This
in
guy is
the
off to
AL
the races,
in
ready to
All-Star
steal the bag
voting
when he's on first base.
for
Swing and
center
foul out of
fielders.
play. 1 out, base is empty.
You see there he has 13 stolen bases,
Foul ball there.
and he plays great defense in the outfield. Obviously, with Buxton in center, he doesn't play center,
And now 1 and 2.
but he's still considered a center fielder for us. I believe he plays in right.
McCarthy checks his swing, appeal to third, no swing.
So the count goes to 2-2 on McCarthy.
One down, base is empty. And that one is lifted in
And
the
he hits
air.
that one softly, and the left fielder will come underneath it
for the out.
For out number 2.
Up next for the Twins, left fielder Tyrone Blanco.
So the lineup flips over, and now for the Twins, Tyrone Blanco.
So Blanco still below 200 on the season,
And
but he does have those 10 steals. He's one of the guys that the Twins wanted to add in the offseason to add some speed to their lineup.
And that one missing
or to their
inside
pitch.
sharp slider.
As he is a platoon player.
Just
So he does start against lefties, but not against righties. So they can bring him off the bench
that one
in those
close,
games as a
Ball
pinch
3.
runner. And he has just blazing speed.
And that drops in for a strike.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0
So,
for 1 with the punch out.
Count
the only
goes
guy in
to
the lineup
3-2,
with that strikeout.
2
You
outs,
can't get
nobody
too relaxed.
on.
You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Tiedemann with a
And it's
pitch.
fouled off. They'll do it again.
That one was piped, and Blanco missed it.
And there's ball 4.
Nope, ball 4. Take your base.
So
You can
Blanco
stomach a 2-out
walks.
walk
We'll
with
see
certain
if
players,
he
but with his speed,
is given the green
this guy
light
out
to
there in the base
run
paths, it
with
could
a
turn into
rise
2 or
at the
3
plate.
bases.
Here comes Luis
There are
Arise
2
to the
outs.
plate. If you're looking for contact, this is your guy.
Yeah, and if you're looking for batting titles, he's also your guy. Arise is the first player in MLB history
Arise
to win 3 straight
smokes that
with
down the
3
right
different
field
teams.
line.
The Twins, Marlins, and the Padres.
And
Throw, and it
Blanco
gets away.
comes all
He
the way
beats the
home.
throw, and a
Look
run
at the speed on that
Well,
guy.
that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there.
Arise hit
Spun on
a
that
single
pitch,
to
ripped it
right
down the
field,
line,
and
it couldn't have been much
Blanco
closer to ending up in foul territory, but he
smoked
did
his
just
way
sneak in there
all the
for
way
base hit.
around
Good
to
job by the
score
defense as
the
well to
run.
hold it to a long single.
And now the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Speed kills, guys.
Right through there for a strike.
And that was evidence of it right there. So the Twins up 3-0 now with Buxton at the plate. Arise on first base.
Out to short.
And he hits that lightly to
On
short.
to Jimenez.
Perdomo.
And that is that.
Perdomo makes the out
But
at
the
second.
RBI single pushes across a run. It's now
The
3-0.
RBI
You're
single.
watching Major League Baseball on the show.
And Blanco came all the way around from first. Amazing.
And welcome back to the ballpark. So here comes Rowdy Tellez.
So David Festa will start his second inning. He will face Rowdy Tellez first.
That one a little bit high. And
Slider
that
is
is
high.
ball 1.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
And that one fouled off.
That one was in the zone. It looked like Tellez was going to launch that thing.
And there's the strike.
1-2.
Arise is not leading the league in hitting, even though he's
Got
hitting
him swinging.
331.
He chased the changeup, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Just a
Well, that's always
nasty
the
pitch
key
from
to
Festa.
effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really
Man, he
wide.
hits his
And what happens
spots,
is
too.
because of the pressure, you end up committing to a
least
pitch as
in
a
this
batter
game, he's
before you
hitting
recognize
spots,
what it
but
is, and that's
I would
what leads to the
suspect
strikeout.
that's part of the
And he
reason
deals.
he's 7-1 on the season.
That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches.
Not
Now
afraid
in
to
an
come
0-2
back
hole,
with
he's gonna
another
have to battle,
fastball.
hope he gets a mistake.
And a slider misses down
So
and away.
0-2
The only
count,
adjustment
so
he
he
needs to
goes
make
with the
is his
slider
target. If
way
you
away.
aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate.
Kirk
Perhaps
does not
look a
go
little
fishing.
more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Next offering misses. And the
Another
count is
slider
2-2.
out. 2-2 your count.
Just missed.
And that
That's
one
good pitch
just
there.
misses.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout. That's a tough one to swallow right there if you're on the
Best
mound.
miss.
Heading the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him
no.
away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Well, he didn't want to walk him, that's for sure. Brings Addison Barger to the plate. 1 out, runner on first for Blue Jays.
Addison Barger now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
It appeared Barger was going to launch that out of Rogers' center, but he missed it.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Man
Now
at first, one away.
just fights off. Bring the count to 0-2.
Pitch misses, and that's ball one.
0-2 fastball
Great
way
pitcher's
out of the
pitch
zone.
when
I think he's
you
trying to
have a
speed him
hitter
up.
0-2
Gotta stay
to
back.
go
Off speed's probably coming.
high to see if they will chase.
Stays alive.
That one right on the corner. Barger just stays alive.
Swing and a miss.
Nasty
Struck him
circle
out.
change
He's
right
notched
there.
4 strikeouts now.
He came out of his mechanics
So
there.
Festus
Typically, he
forced
likes to shoot
strikeout.
the ball the other way, but that time, little
In
anxious.
1 2/3
Davis
inning.
Schneider next up for the Blue Jays. And first offering is fouled off.
David Schneider with 5 homers on the year.
Up the middle.
That one is
Castro.
piped, but right
They
to the
get
second
force,
baseman.
And that will end the inning. One left
Castro
for Toronto. They trail in this one 3-0.
throws it to Bichette for out number 3. And that is the end of the second. The Twins will come to
New
bat.
inning getting started. Now
Starting
the Minnesota
off with
cleanup hitter,
Ryan Jeffers. We hit the 2-run home run.
And a foul ball.
Well, he's back
He
out
hit
here
that
for the
one
third,
hard,
and
but he
after
was
the first
way
couple of
out
innings,
front.
pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
1-1.
Next pitch is downstairs. The 1-1
That
is
one
fouled
in the
off.
wheelhouse. But Jeffers was late on his swing. Oh, and he
Dives, but
pulls
kicks
it.
off his glove. The throw is late,
And
they
he's
don't
safe
get an
at
out on the
first.
play.
Now batting.
So the third baseman stopped the ball, but
Man
he
at first,
didn't
nobody out.
stop
Here's
it
Royce
cleanly.
Lewis.
So he had
Walked
to
his first
find the
time.
ball, pick it up,
And that one upstairs.
Try to
ball
throw
one. Lewis,
the runner out at
26
first, and
years
he did
old,
not
and he was
hit him.
selected to the All-Star game last year. Nobody
So
out.
hit
Runner
for
at
Jeffers.
first. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Royce Lewis tied for second in the AL in home runs.
Next offering is down low. 2 balls and a strike.
1.
Piers Tiedemann doesn't want to have anything to do with Royce Lewis, but
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for
he's
second.
going to have to pitch
Barger
to somebody.
slings it across and one away in the top of the third.
Royce Lewis is thrown out at first.
Designated hitter, Matt Wallner.
And now the Minnesota designated hitter, Matt Wallner.
For
1
one
for
out.
1 with a single so far.
The runner advances to second. Matt Wallner to the
He
plate.
was late there, strike 1. First signs of
And
bullpen
he
movement here in
missed
the early going. Alec Manoah
great
preparing to
pitch.
come on if needed. And
As
that's
you can see
downstairs.
there,
And now
Randall
it's even
Grichuk
1-1. Now, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't
He's
been
hitting
very efficient
339
in
for
terms
the
of the
Orioles.
pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs.
Oh,
if he's gonna,
what a great
meanwhile,
hit by
this is
Wallner
trouble,
down
as
the
that's
line.
going to be extra bases. Runner from second
And that will
scores as
be
they add
a
on.
double.
Puts
And
a run on the
another
board and picks up an RBI.
run
Anytime you rip a
scores.
line drive the other way, you feel
Wallner's
really
seventh
good about what you did at the
RBI
plate. You
of the
trusted your
season.
hands, you let the ball
Seventh
travel, and you
double.
took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Way to fight that off.
1 out, runner at
And
second.
go with the
Bo Bichette
pitch.
gets a chance to hit. He's 0 for
So
1.
Bo Bichette up with a runner at
On
second.
the corner for a strike. It's 0-1.
The score,
It is
the
interesting,
Twins
though,
4,
when you
the
consider
Blue Jays
the way the
0
game is run now. Doesn't
in the
even
top
matter
of the
that
third
much if your
inning.
starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Man at second. Slice down the right
Bichette
side.
hit that fairly hard, but he was late.
That one missed.
Good
Really
eye
good
by
take,
Bichette.
especially with 2
Ball,
strikes.
2 strikes. Ball.
Tiedemann brings the count 2-2.
Foul ball left
Bichette
side.
way
He'll
out
see
front
another.
on that one.
Here's a 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Man, that one looked
Runner at second
like
here, 1
it was
gone.
going to be a good hit, but Bichette was way out front.
Cut on and
Bichette
lifted
goes
in the
opposite
air.
field, and
now
that's going to
called for a base
bounce.
hit. Stop sign goes up
The
at
runner
third.
does not
Runners at the
advance
corners
home,
with 1
but he
out.
does get
He
to
went up there and
third.
got it. With 2 strikes, I'm
So
not going to
runners
leave
at
this
the
in the umpire's
corners.
hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there.
He
Coming
fought
back
that
and had it
off.
back.
2 on,
Got
1
enough
out.
of it
Willie
to
Castro,
get it
the
to
next
center
twin
field.
up to hit. Swing and a
Oh,
high fly
Buxton
ball
just
right
misses
field.
one.
Velasquez
It will
makes
be
the
out
play.
number
Runner
2.
tagging from third. The throw is offline, and
He
he's gonna
actually gets the
score.
sac
It's
fly.
5-0.
Wallner scores on that. I didn't think he had a chance, but Wallner scores on the sac fly
Jake
by
McCarthy,
Buxton.
the next twin up to hit. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. And that one lifted
McCarthy
in the
hits
air
it
center
hard,
field. Varsho should have this
but
one.
that's playable
And makes the
and
grab.
caught near the
And that is
400
that.
mark in
They
center
get 2
field.
runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We head down to the home half
So
of
great
inning number
hitting by
3.
the Twins
It's
to
the
go
Twins
up
5 and the Jays
5-0
nothing.
on the Blue Jays.
Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers.
This video is going a little long, so unfortunately we're gonna move ahead and finish this game. Six nothing. Blanco with a home run.
3, 4, 4. Take your base. Ball 4. Take your base. 3.
Cole Sands in the game for the Twins. 6-0 is still your score. 7-0. And the Twins defeat the Blue Jays 7-0.
A win on the last day of the month. You close it
Blanco
out with
with
the
a solo
W,
home
but you
run
want to
and
carry
Bichette
that
with an
momentum
RBI
into
single.
the next game.
This one ends 7-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB
So
The Show,
Festa
I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
continues to light up AL hitting. And I guess NL hitting too. really just a great game hitting wise for almost everybody on the Twins, led by Jeffers and that 2-run bomb. But what about Blanco's speed from first on Luis Arraez's single to right that he scored from first? Wallner had a great hit. Buxton with a sac fly. So Jeffers ended the day 4 for 5 with 2 runs scored. Arraez was 3 for 5 with an RBI. Matt Wallner 2 for 5. Blanco 1 for 3 with a home run and 2 runs scored. Let's look at the box score. Jeffers did hit his 7th home run of the year. Blanco is first. Wallner his 37th RBI of the season. Vesta pitched 6 innings, gave up 3 hits, 2 walks, and had 6 Ks to bring his ERA down to 2.87. Cole Sands pitched the last 3 innings for the save. So the Twins are firing on all cylinders right now, guys. It is looking good. So Minnesota, get excited about your Twins. They are finally playing well. Maybe they've gelled as a team. That's my hope. And they're 2.5 games ahead of the Tigers with a 37-22 record. We have 40 days till draft day. It's June 1st, 2026. We rank 2nd overall, 1st in contact, 5th in power, 2nd in pitching, 25th in defense, and 14th in speed. I usually don't mention any of these guys unless they're prospects of ours. Guys, thanks for joining me. I know you could be anywhere in the world, and you're here watching the Twins dynasty or rebuild, if you will. Please smash that like button. And if you are not a subscriber, please hit that subscribe button, as this is a brand new channel completely dedicated to MLB The Show. And our first franchise is the Minnesota Twins. So please subscribe and hit that noti bell so you can get all notifications of Twins episodes that come out. And I just appreciate you guys more than you know. For those of you that don't know, on my main channel, CP3EP, have college football and NFL football on that channel for those that are interested in that. But stick here for baseball. Thanks again, guys. I love you guys. You guys are made for a purpose. Don't ever forget that. And we'll see you next time. Take care.